Day 243 of Everyday Bible with Ada Ukabia, Ezekiel chapter 16 and 17. As we open the chapter for today's reading, God they remind the people of Israel of where they come from, their humble beginnings. These people, they not choose them because of their greatness. God lifted them up from nothing. No forget where God bring you out from. Pride feel crawl, feel waka in whatever we're doing. So we feel like saying now we create our own success or now we build our own success. But not be so. While gratitude, giving thanks, will keep us grounded. Remaining humble will keep us connected to God, will raise us up from wherever we come from. So wherever phase of life, whatever stage you did at this moment, just keep praising God because no be you carry yourself come to that level. Going on and talking about how beautiful God adorned the people of Israel. Now a sober reminder that even our beauty, the way we find our talent, opportunities, and the skills where we get, everything now from God. When we begin to shine, when we begin to climb that ladder of success, when we begin to turn to Odogu, it is very easy for us to think say that because of our own doing. But Ezekiel, they remind everybody here, God now bless us. The splendor of God now they reflect in us. The danger be say when we begin to take the credit and they forget the source of whatever it is that we're blessed with. Real beauty is not self-made. Ooh, forget all those bleaching and whatever, all those makeup, forget those ones. Now God's grace flowing through us. Now they give us the beauty where people they radiate, where people they admire, where people they get attracted to. So always remember, no be you create yourself. When we can't reach the part where they mention the wife where they commit adultery, where they always prefer strangers to her own husband. Now God's way of telling Israel, say they don't be unfaithful to God, and they compare that unfaithfulness to adultery. Now very strong image, but they challenge us. Who would they give our loyalty to? Will they chase substitute like money, status, comfort, while ignoring the one way bless us, where we're supposed to remain faithful to? You know, say faithfulness not be just about marriage. Now about every covenant, every promise, every relationship where deserve trust and then require trust. So that is what faithfulness is. That particular phrase, like mother, like daughter. Ezekiel, they try to point generational patterns. Some people go see a generational curse. Waiting would they live out today? Our habits, our choices, our attitudes, then feel become echo in the lives of our children and those where they watch us. The challenge between us, where they in front of us today, now make we break that harmful circle. Each and every harmful circle where they our lives, where they our family, where they our generation, where they our lineage, and make we begin to practice the healthier ones. This one they very difficult because even me too I dey learn. So make we pray, may God help us break those circles where they very harmful and start to practice healthy ones. If na pride, whether na anger, whether na neglect, they run through your family, or any form of course where you think say don't become pattern. My dear, you don't need to pass them on. No. Instead, you feel be the one where could change the entire story for that family. Ask God for guidance. The part where they come bring this gist, the story about Sodom and Gomorrah and Samaria and the rest. Talking about them being arrogant, overfed, and concerned, they don't even take care of the poor and needy. No be the mirror of waiting they happen for us today. We often think, say, the sin with Sodom and Gomorrah and the rest of them commit. If we bring them to compare with today's own, my dear, the stark difference, they plenty. Be like, say, they don't even commit sin at all. Here, God, they tell us, say, arrogance, selfish comfort, and the neglect of the poor, now be the cocoa of the matter. Our spirituality is supposed to show in the way where they treat people, where they vulnerable, where they below, where no fee fight for themselves. When you decide not to do anything, when you can't show I don't care, or you dey indifferent, now sin be that. To show compassion, now be obedience to what God they ask us to do. As we waka enter the next chapter, 17 verse 2, you go see where God dey often like to choose to teach us through stories. You know why? Because story, gist, dey reach the heart. Sometimes the deepest truth, you no fit understand am through rules, but through parables. Na im make Jesus dey use parables. You go fit understand am through pictures, images, and life experiences. So na a reminder that God dey still teach us through stories of other people and the events wey go dey happen in our own lives. Finally, in the last lesson for today, na a message of hope. If you look verses 22 to 24, God dey promise say He go take something small wey dey fragile, wey be like say dem overlook am, and make am to become something wey go flourish into a great thing. Maybe you dey feel say you dey small today, you dey insignificant, you no dey certain of your future. But in the hands of God, even a tender shoot can grow into a tree that becomes a shelter to many people.